Hi, I'm Lauren Perreault, managing broker of 5 Realty in Oregon and Washington. I closely monitor the real estate market in the Portland metro area, including, of course, Clark County, Washington, to bring you the latest data and help you make informed decisions. Now, let's get into the numbers. Last week's snowstorm delayed the kickoff of the spring buying season in Portland's real estate market. On top of that, we saw an unexpected shift in sale prices. Let's dive in. The snowstorm likely skewed the numbers a bit lower, as many agents and sellers seem to hold off on listing new properties due to poor road conditions. We knew nobody was going to come. Most listings typically hit the market between Wednesday and Friday, which is when the storm hit. However, completed sales, sale prices, and days on the market weren't impacted since those transactions were set in motion about 30 days ago. The average sales price was up 4.9% over last year, and so far in February, the average price has been 6.9% compared to the same time last year. This is a significant increase from January's 4.2% growth. These numbers are still preliminary, as of course we have a couple of weeks left in the month before finalizing February's data. New listings were down compared to both the previous week and the same period last year, but that's probably the snowstorm effect. I expect to see a rebound in seller activity in the next week. The same applies to buyer demand. The number of accepted contracts was down about 9% compared to 2024, but with the disruption caused by last week's snow, we'll likely see a recovery in buyer activity when we review this week's numbers next week. Mortgage rates remain steady. The best advertised rates I found last Thursday range between 6.625% and 7.75%, but as always, rates depend on individual circumstances. Looking ahead, after the Federal Reserve's cautious approach last month and a hotter than expected inflation report this week, one of the major investment banks I follow has adjusted its expectations to just one rate cut for 2025, likely in June. However, a lot can happen between now and then. The yield on this 10-year Treasury fluctuated following mixed economic reports and news of potential new tariffs, so there's no clear signal on where rates are heading as we move into next week. Let's see what Trump's going to do. What does all of this mean? It means you'll want to check back next week for the latest updates on the Portland real estate market. I hope you found this report valuable, and I look forward to sharing more insights with you next time. If you have questions about your particular neighborhood or anything else related to real estate, feel free to call me or text at 503-388-2888 or email me, lauren@pdxhomesforsale.com. Looking forward to seeing you next week.